Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Tuesday, the 13th of December. Well, let's get straight into this. Well, I had a good look through the cards, and there's some horses that I really like. I know some of you possibly won't like the bet that I'm having, but as you can see, I've had it, and if you don't like it, just put it onto much smaller stakes than you would normally. So what I've had is a 75 pence each way Trixie that comes to £6 and a pound each way treble. So the first selection is Approach the City at 9-2 in the 12.43 at Southwell, paying 5 places instead of 3. This is a Kevin Frost trained horse. I really like the look of it, and I think it's got. I just think it's got. I'm not going to go too much into the form. I think it's got a cracking chance, and that's it basically. The second selection is Delphi Dreamer at 4-1 in the 6:15 race at Wolverhampton. I want to be honest. I want to keep an eye on this jockey because I think he rides really well, especially for a £7 claimer. Billy Loughnane. Well, I've just watched him ride a winner on, the horse was Starfighter. And this guy can really ride. Well, I don't know what exactly, I'm guessing it's one of them's son. There's Mark Loughnane, the trainer, and David Loughnane, the trainer. And then you've got Billy Loughnane, the jockey. Well, personally, between them, there are gambling stables. So I will be watching them right up till Christmas, especially, and maybe just after Christmas to see. Because what I think they might do is, I think they might put the jockey on some handicap horses that are well handicapped, but is still going to take another £7 off, and they could be extremely well handicapped. Well, one of these horses is one of those, and that is the last selection. But Delphi Dreamer ran well first time it ran, and I think it's due to run an absolute cracker again. Don't get me wrong, it's not a great price at 4-1, but I think it's going to run a decent race. And finally, Follow Your Heart at 9-2 in the 6:45 at Wolverhampton, paying 4 places instead of 3. If I remember rightly, Luke Morris has rode this. Well, Luke Morris is a decent all-weather jockey, but you've got Billy Loughnane. This horse ran an absolute cracker, decent runs all 3 times. But now you've got a decent jockey taking over. Well, no, I don't mean decent jockeys in Luke Morris isn't, but you've got a decent jockey anyway, claiming £7. And it's got a very decent, very live chance anyway. I think it's got a cracking chance. So I've gone for the doubles and trebles, as you're aware. So it's a 75 pence each way Trixie and a pound each way treble. And then I've gone for some doubles. And I really like the look of these, even though they are some crazy prices. So 50 pence each way doubles comes to £4. You've got Little Red Dancer at 100-1 in the 1:43 at Southwell, paying 4 places instead of 3. In the same race, you've got Phoenix at 15-2 in the 1:43, also at Southwell, paying 4 places instead of 3. I've had a look at this Little Red Dancer, and it's shown absolutely nothing, or next to nothing, should I say. It's trained by Alan Brown, who they do like a gamble, and he also trained the dam. Well, the dam of this horse, it wasn't anything special. It was a bit in and out, if anything. But it ran lots of races, and then all of a sudden they put first-time blinkers on it, and it won. Well, this horse, Little Red Dancer, I believe it's first-time cheap pieces. And I'm thinking, you've got 4 places available. I think 100-1 in an absolutely dreadful race. You've got a bit of a sniff, or it's too much to let it pass at 100-1. So that's the reason why I've had that horse. And Phoenix, I just think it's got a bit of a chance with Luke Morris, Gay Kellaway. You can't trust that, if you know what I mean. It's another gambling stable where I do think it's got half a chance on form. So they're those two. I've included Follow Your Heart in the double. So Follow Your Heart at 9-2 in the 6:45 at Wolverhampton. I've also had Madrino. Madrino ran an absolute cracker on its reappearance. It's Tony Carroll, another gambling stable. Well, you might think 28-1, but it's got another one in the race. But he has got another one in the race called Fieldsman. Fieldsman is a front runner. Madrino is a held up horse, and I think they could be there to set up the race for it. Also, Madrino won this race last year, and I think it also said it's off of what it was off £1 higher, or basically it's £1 lower this year. But it ran an absolute cracker on its return. I think 28 to 1 is far too big. I think it will not be 28 to 1 tomorrow, so I've took the price. And just I've had a couple of singles as well. I couldn't let go of the 100 to 1, so I've had a 50 pence each way on the 100 to 1, and also I've had a 50 pence each way on Madrino as well. So anyway, they're the bets for Tuesday. Fingers crossed. The very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.